Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 24th. We're going to jump right in here, Libra, and we are going to see what is going on for you in your general energies in this first row right here. We're going to see what is anything unexpected that could be coming in for you in this row right here. Definitely could be love coming in for some of you if you want it. But you have that black cat card that says your luck will change soon, which is nice. I feel this is like good luck, not bad luck. So there's obviously a positive change in your luck. And I'm hoping that we're going to get lucky in this reading because I forgot to charge my batteries last night, and we're sitting at a low percentage here for you, Libra, but I have to get your reading done today or else it'll be late. So cross your fingers that the cameras stay on while I'm doing this. Obviously, if this video has been posted, then the batteries stayed alive. But let's see. This row here is going to be what's entering into your life, what's coming towards you. Could be love or otherwise. Again, people keep asking, is it love? I would say it could be anything coming towards you. Last row is going to be messages from your future self. We're also going to pull 5 main themes at the end of the reading for the week. You start off with this bluff card and this harmony card. I feel for some of you, you're choosing your own peace. You even have the 6 of Pentacles next. I feel for some of you, you like ended a nightmare. You have that 9 of Swords as your first card. Then you go to the 9 of Pentacles. Literally going from the 9 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles is like choosing yourself. And that's kind of the feeling I get here for you, Libra, is that you are choosing your own happiness, your own things that you want in your life. You have the 6 of Wands here. 6 of Wands is a card of success and abundance and standing out. So I feel there's a lot of success, harmony, and happiness. But I don't think it's been easy for you, Libra. Again, you have the 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. 9 of Swords is like going to bed, having a nightmare, waking up and being in a nightmare. Luckily for you, again, just based off the reading, I would say that this has come to an end, like some sort of never-ending nightmare or something that has held you back for a long time. And I really feel, again, that you're going towards this 9 of Pentacles. You're going towards your own true independence. I also feel you're much more focused on the things around you. Like, I feel like you're much more focused on your environment, the things in your life, the things you create, the experiences you have, anything that affects you that's around you, like your surroundings. I feel you're very focused on that. I feel like you've been focused on that for a very long time. Again, with that bluff card, it's kind of funny. I feel like you're calling a person's bluff. Like maybe someone wasn't really investing in a relationship with you, and I feel like you're calling their bluff. You're done. Maybe they don't believe you're done, but I feel like you're done. Could also be a job. Like if you had a job, maybe your boss thinks that you're going to come crawling back, but I don't think you are. I feel like you know your worth. 6 of Wands literally says that you know your own worth. He knows he deserves to be on his high horse, right? This is his high horse right here. There's a person right here who kind of looks jealous in the background, but again, he understands his worth. He knows he earned his place on that horse. So I feel like you need to realize that. One other thing I want to point out is, again, this King of Wands is looking directly at this 6 of Wands. So I do feel, for those of you that want love, definitely could be a fire sign that has their eye on you. It could be any sign, but I feel like they're fiery. Let's put it that way. Very bold, confident, probably hardworking, entrepreneurial with the King of Wands, all that. Yeah, look, with the 9 of Swords, you have the 8 of Cups walking away. You're choosing your own fulfillment. This is a pretty simple reading. At least this first row is pretty simple. I think you're just choosing yourself. With the 9 of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. You flip something around on someone, I feel. I also feel like you transformed a situation, so love it. And, it's like I think there are moments in life where we just transform very quickly. It's like some transformations take forever. Other ones, I think, we're just like, oh, I'm just going to change today. And that's kind of the feeling I get here, whether this is a breakup, leaving a person, or you left a job, or you're deciding to start something new in your life. Whatever you're doing doesn't matter. But it's happening like very rapidly. I just see you kind of like, if this hasn't already happened, I feel like you're just like having an aha moment where you're saying, oh, I know what I need to change, or I know what I need to do. Feels really good. I like it. With the 6 of Wands, you have the 3 of Cups, celebration, happiness, good things coming in for you. I also feel sometimes with the 3 of Cups, it's a good idea to surround yourself with the people who matter most to you, like family, friends, all those things. So it's a really good idea to like reach out to those people as well. If you haven't like touched base with someone in a long time that you want to hear from or that you miss or whatever. I'm not talking about love here, like as in an ex. I'm talking about like people you love, like your siblings, your parents or, whoever it is, friends. I feel it'd be a great time to socialize. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this black cat. It says your luck will change soon. You also have this chalice card. It says rejuvenation and fulfillment. So I feel like you are going to be feeling very fulfilled soon, and it's going to happen very quickly. Again, I do get a certain sense of like speed in your reading where something is happening quickly, a positive change is coming quickly in your life, and there's like better luck. But I really feel, number one, as I say to everyone, if I don't feel something unexpected, then I don't try to make it be something unexpected. So I don't necessarily feel this is really talking about anything unexpected coming in for you. But I feel like you've had a realization with this Six of Pentacles. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. I feel you have realized like where you need to put your energy so that you can change your luck. Maybe you've been giving to the wrong things for too long, and now you are realizing where you have to put your energy so that you can have good luck. I feel there have been a lot of conflicts that you have experienced, but you're clearly moving on from these conflicts. You have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups walking away, to the Five of Wands, to the Magician. It's like you're more focused on having new beginnings and manifesting the things that you want in your life. So I don't even think you're very focused on that Five of Wands. Even if we go this direction, it's like you're much more focused on work, or Eight of Pentacles can be like working on yourself as well. You also have this King of Wands. I do feel like there's a love offer. For some reason, I feel like a lot of you know about this person. So, I wouldn't really call it unexpected. Like I said, hey, you have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, though, if it wants to focus. So, definitely could be something that leads to marriage. But I don't really feel it's unexpected. Like I said, I feel you already probably know about this person. Maybe if I was being like trying to find something here, which I don't do, that's not how I read. But what I would say is that chalice card, maybe you just don't expect to fall in love with this person so much. You have this heart card at the end. So that's if this is love. With the Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, definitely could be a new person. Again, I still feel like you know who this person is. Maybe it's new, but again, I feel like you already know. So definitely could be some communication coming in for you. I do feel like there could be, I feel you could be surprised by how something works out in your favor is what I'm getting here as well. It's almost like there's news about a rebalancing. If someone like owes you money, for example, I feel like you could be getting the money. That's what I'm referring to here. You could be getting, like a small check in the mail or something like that. I don't know, it's popping into my head. Like maybe you overpaid money on something, like your taxes or something like that, and you're kind of getting a refund. But it feels it does feel a little unexpected to me, like you're not really expecting it. With the Five of Wands, you have the Sun. So a lot of happiness, joy, contentment, like good things coming in for you. I would also focus on your inner child. The Five of Wands is meant to represent, like those five people are immature on the Five of Wands. The Sun, there's this small child right here, and it's meant to represent your inner child. And I kind of get that here where, I feel maybe some more playfulness needs to come into your life. That could be literally, but also if you're trying to do something like build a business or get into a relationship, maybe you're being too serious. If you're, this is for those of you that maybe are having a hard time moving forward. I feel like more play needs to happen. With the King of Wands, you have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person feels very lonely as well. It's kind of interesting. I feel if you want love, there could be a person coming towards you. I feel like they're very lonely. Can we get more details? They see you as their divine counterpart. I feel like you're both very attracted to each other. And on the small chance that you don't know who this person is, I feel like you will be very attracted to each other. It's kind of funny because I feel the loneliness is coming from this person. I feel maybe I kind of feel this is a good thing, as weird as that sounds, because I feel like this is a person where they understand they're lonely and they're like wanting to make sure that they're not just moving towards you because they're lonely, right? They want to make sure that they're doing it for the right reasons. This could also be you. You could also be saying to yourself, I want to make sure I'm getting into something for the right reasons, not just because I'm sad, not just because I'm lonely. It feels really good. I like that. Like very mature decision was what I'm trying to say. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this gazelle. It says change and purity. You also have this triangle card. It says choices, indecision on it. So there's clearly a change coming in for you. If there's love coming in for you, I feel it's a very pure person. Again, it's kind of interesting that lately in any reading where there's love coming up, there's like usually some sort of symbol of purity. You have a symbol of purity with the Six of Cups, but like other cards are like the Fool card. He's holding a white rose, which represents purity. Even like the Death card can represent purity as well. You have a choice coming up here, but I actually think your choice is pretty simple. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. This is the answer to your choice. Like Eight of Pentacles. If you're stuck between multiple decisions, what I would say is what produces the best result. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, but it doesn't have to just be money. It's like you could have a choice between two people. And what I would say here is, if you've been dealing with two people, who produces the more results? Who says words that actually come true? Who usually, I think in relationships, sometimes people say something, but does it actually happen? Whatever they're saying. I feel like there's clearly some sort of difference in a choice that you're making. And again, this could be a job as well. Maybe you have a job, but you're thinking of starting a side hustle. And maybe you're worried about quitting your job for your business or something like that. But it's like, are you producing results? And here's the other thing that I think kind of that prevents people from making these choices, like quitting a job for a business. It's like you did it once, so it's like you can easily do it again. Let's say you quit your job and your business eventually fails. It doesn't happen overnight, right? And what I would say is just because it fails doesn't mean you can't start another one, and you did it once. As someone who's had multiple businesses in my life and still do, every time a business I've done has failed, it's like I always build up the next one much, much faster. So, I think that sometimes we sell ourselves short as far as our knowledge is concerned and like what we've learned and what we've learned to do and, all the experiences we have. So I feel like you need to realize there's a lot of treasure, Ten of Pentacles, in your past experiences. So if you're worried about kind of stopping one thing and going to another, you're probably going to build it up much faster. And it's probably going to be much more secure because of your experiences with the Ten of Pentacles here. I also feel clearly this is the row of what's coming towards you. And so I feel there could be a lot of abundance, a lot of success coming in for you. Definitely financial success as well. So I like to see that. You also have the Magician, which kind of says you can have whatever you want. So what do you want here, Libra? I feel that you could be attracting things very quickly. I feel like I've been saying Gemini this whole time, so hopefully not. But this is for you, Libra. You could be dealing with Gemini, but, I feel there's a lot of attraction, like you're attracting things very quickly. He's pointing down. You can't actually see the bottom deck, but it's this right here. You have the Secrets card. Could be some secrets being revealed. Again, we are in a time of secrets being revealed. This doesn't really surprise me. If you look at the astrology, I think over the next, decade, there's going to be a lot of secrets revealed. And this is personally, this is going to be globally, it's going to be everywhere, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if something is being exposed here. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups. Again, it's like if you're choosing between people, who puts in more work is what I would say here. Who actually does the work that matters. Again, you could, I guess you could be working with two people, right, in love, and they could both be putting in a lot of work. But if one person puts in work into things that don't matter, then obviously pick the other person. But I also feel this is talking about putting work into your dreams. This fish right here is something that he is imagining. That fish might not exist. And so he has to grab onto that fish, grab onto the dream, and he needs to bring it down to earth. I feel for a lot of you that have big dreams, like starting a business, working on a side hustle, side project, YouTube channel, podcast, whatever you want to do, doesn't matter. That Ten of Pentacles says it's something that's going to last a lifetime. I talk about this all the time because really based off the astrology, I feel we all have the opportunity to be building something that lasts for the rest of our life. And even if you're 90 years old, I don't care. You still might have at least 10 years left, maybe 20. You never know. You might make it till 110, right? So that doesn't sound like a lot of time. I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not, but it is. So what I would say here is get to work. Nine of Pentacles, put in the work, right? You have the Nine of Pentacles twice. It's a card of gratitude and luxuries. For whatever reason, I feel also the more grateful you are for the things you have, the more you're going to attract this week. With the Magician and the Secrets card, you have the Ace of Swords. Definitely could be some sort of secret being revealed here to you. Ace of Swords is a victory, or I kind of get this sense of a sacrifice. Not in a bad way. I feel like maybe you're just learning the truth about a past person, and this could be like setting you free. You have this Rat card. It says someone is working against you behind your back. I feel like you already know this. And you have this Heart card. It says love, deep affection, and caring. Again, these cards are a little bit dramatic as far as I'm concerned. I also like to encourage people to operate as if no one is doing anything, against you behind your back. Because here's the thing. super easy to get paranoid in life, I feel, and it's super easy to think that everyone is against you. And to me, that is not a good place to be in. It's like I've seen so many people in life, right, that think everyone is against them, and they almost like develop paranoia because of it, right? And it's like, unless someone's like literally trying to kill you, it doesn't matter what someone does behind your back. And again, I just have seen that the less attention I give to things that are happening behind my back, the more they just go away. So I'm not saying ignore something that is seriously happening, but I feel like this is something that can easily be ignored. It could be a person spreading rumors or whatever. I keep reminding people Mars retrograde. During Mars retrograde, doesn't matter what anyone says about you, the truth always comes out because of Mars retrograde. So you might have to wait until March of next year for some sort of truth to come out, but again, that'll be here before you know it. So that's what I'll say there. But I definitely feel there could be new love coming in for you, based off this reading. Clearly, you have the Nine of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Six of Cups. Again, there could be a person from the past that you need to put some boundaries up against with the Nine of Wands. So don't be afraid to do that. With this energy, it could be a person who doesn't want to see you with new love. For others, I feel like experimentation with that Magician. You have the Magician in this reading as well. So I feel that experimenting in like work or business, trying new ways of doing things, I feel like it's true for everyone, but showing up for you. You have this Judgment card. I do feel like you're feeling a calling for some of you to do something different with your life. And, this whole entire reading basically was talking about kind of like having a choice to make between maybe something established and something new. And that's basically where this is going. And I would say I would pick the new thing. I feel like you're being called to something greater. I think you're being called up to something much, much like different in your life. But I also feel it could be like a reward. You have the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups can be soulmates. And like I said, if there is love coming in, looks pretty good. But Six of Cups can also be a gift from the universe, and the gift we usually receive with the Six of Cups is a turnaround. You can say that we've been bumping up against some obstacles in some area of our life, and this can be the removal of those obstacles. But again, for you, it could be like money, and maybe you've had a job that just you're not getting a raise, you're not getting a promotion. So getting something new, or again, working on a side hustle, side business, whatever, that could be the thing that kind of levels you up here. With the, look at all these pages. With the Nine of Wands, a lot of people could be attracted to you here, Libra. Look at this top row. 3 pages. I don't necessarily feel that, some people would read this as immature people, and there are definitely some immature people, I feel, around you with that Five of Wands, so I would avoid immaturity. And again, there is a King of Wands here, so, you might have been dating a lot of immature people, and finally, the King of Wands comes along, and I feel like it's something you really want. But I would avoid immature people, but it is interesting, all these pages. I feel the one that is missing is the Page of Swords. And so what I would say here is it's almost like you have all the pieces of the puzzle that you need, especially for those of you working on new projects. But I feel what needs to happen is Page of Swords. Page of Swords is doing the detective work. And you also have the Secrets card and the Ten of Pentacles. Putting it all together in my brain, this to me is saying there could be some like information that you aren't necessarily aware of that could benefit a new beginning. And that's literally what's popping into my head. If you're thinking about starting a business, starting a side hustle, again, the Page of Swords is missing, and that's what I'm getting, is that the Page of Swords would really kind of dive deep, wouldn't just scratch the surface, right? Would really learn the ins and the outs of whatever new beginning you're having. And I would encourage you to do that just based off of what I'm feeling here, putting all that together, is that there could be some like ins and outs and that you could learn from books or that you could learn from YouTube videos. Again, I don't think this has to cost money, right? This could be something that you do for free. But, the problem with free, I think sometimes, is that we don't do it because we don't assign value to free. So what I would say here is do the work, right? I think the people that motivate themselves, that, start looking for answers. So again, if you're building a business, it's like, what things can you learn about that business that most people don't know? And I would start looking for those things. With the Judgment card, you have the Empress. You have the Nine of Pentacles twice, and then you go to the Empress. It's like glow up vibes. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, and then you get the Empress. It's like you're glowing up here, having a lot of abundance. And with the Six of Cups, you have the Magician. Again, the Magician is going to be your best friend. Putting him this way, he's pointing right here, and I can't grab it, but you have the Sphinx card. It says, choose your words carefully. It's funny, we were talking about this, I think, about needing to keep it positive and needing to make sure that you focus on the positive in situations. So I definitely do that, but that Magician to me is saying like mix all your tools together so that you can be successful. But I kind of like this here, Libra. Definitely like a major new beginning coming in for you and a lot of fulfillment. We're going to pull 5 main themes for you this week. And Let's see. You have this bouquet card. It says compliments from an admirer. Are you kidding me? Definitely could be love coming in for you, clearly. For some of you, even, people always say, I don't want love. I'm like, well, that's not necessarily going to stop someone from approaching you. You don't have to accept it into your life. Of course not, if you truly don't want it. But, again, if someone has their eye on you and they make the approach, or if they contact you or whatever, I mean, it could happen. Again, you can choose to block them or do whatever you want after that, but don't be surprised if you're not expecting it and then it shows up. You have this pineapple card. It says reconciliation on it. I don't really feel a reconciliation here. You do have the Judgment card with the Six of Cups. So for like a small percentage of you, sure, there could be a reconciliation. I would say that I am getting a very specific story that if you're having a reconciliation, it was with a person where maybe a third party got involved. I'm not talking about love here, by the way. I'm talking about like family or friends, or somebody said something to this person or to you, and maybe that's what ended the connection. So if you were in a connection that was ended because of like other people, then you could be coming back together. But again, that has to be talked about, right? If that's what happened. So I would communicate it. I would also say that there is something about reconciliation here, but it could have to do with, again, that Page of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. It's like if you're receiving money that's owed to you, it's like that's a form of reconciliation, right? Because it's owed to you. So I kind of feel that. You have this handshake card that says a meeting with a stranger could be important. We kind of see this here with this King of Wands. And again, it might not even be love for some of you, but I do feel there are some important meetings coming in for you. And I also feel that it definitely has to do with, like, there's something here with an offer. I keep getting that purity message. And I keep seeing like the Fool in my head. Again, he's got that white rose normally behind him, but I almost feel like a pure offer is being offered to you. But this could be, again, it could have to do with your finances. So it could be sorry, my camera might have just turned off, but it could be a pure offer in the sense that it could be a job offer, business offer, something like that. So I definitely feel that here. Next, you have this Fly card that says a period of ill health and depression. Again, these cards are a little bit negative. I would just say watch your health here with this. Can we get another card and see? You also have this Rabbit. It says too much concern with sexual matters, but it could be too much concern with any worries. So I feel like you have to let your fears go. I do feel that, like, if we're worried, stressed, or anxious or whatever, that can affect our health. And finally, you have this Apple. It says temptation will test you. I would be careful of being tempted. Of course, this could have happened in a relationship. I wouldn't necessarily go back to someone who, left me for someone else. I don't know about you. I mean, you're an adult. You can make your own decisions, but I would definitely be careful of that if it happened in this situation. And can we get more details on this one as well? You have the Feather. It says someone you know is undependable and insincere. So I would definitely be careful of somebody, because again, you do have like a little bit of a toxic vibe going on here, but I would say about it. And I feel like maybe you've already ended the cycle anyway. You have that, we were talking about this with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Sometimes, like I said, maybe when we do this, we start to have some doubts, like, am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? You're definitely doing the right thing. And here's the other thing. The clue is that Black Cat card. I feel like intuitively that you maybe have ended a negative cycle. Doesn't matter if it's love or business or otherwise. And I feel like what you're going to be noticing is that your luck changes, literally. Maybe you just get more lucky. Better things start happening to you. You have more abundance when you end a negative situation. So that's what I pay attention to here, Libra. This looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of toxic people, but I feel like you're kind of cutting them out anyway. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.